dear students. Welcome to Raghav Math e-learning. In today's class, I am going to discuss how to evaluate limits which are in the form of 1 power infinity. See, suppose I am going to take a function limit x tends to a f of x is equal to 1 and limit x tends to a g of x, it is infinity. Then limit x tends to a f of x power g of x, it takes the form 1 power infinity, that is indeterminate form. Is it? See here how to evaluate limit for this. Okay, listen carefully. We have one important result in limits, that is limit x tends to 0 1 plus x whole power 1 by x is equal to e. I am going to use this result to evaluate this limit. So what is the result we have? Limit x tends to 0 1 plus x whole power 1 by x value is what? E. I am going to use this. Listen carefully. So here first I want limit x tends to a. First we want 1, is it? So take 1 plus here we have f of x na. So I am going to take f of x minus 1, is it? So 1 get cancelled, anyhow it is f of x only. Power what? We have the power g of x. To apply this result, here we have x power is 1 by x, is it? So after 1 here what we have? F of x minus 1. So in power what we want? Reciprocal to this we want, is it? Here we have x power is 1 by x. So in place of x what we have? F of x minus 1. So in power we want its reciprocal, that is 1 by f of x minus 1, is it? So I am going to take it as limit x tends to a 1 plus this f of x minus 1, just you take that power what you want, that is 1 by f of x minus 1. But here we have power what? G of x. So power we take g of x into this f of x minus 1. I think you understand this adjustment, is it? See now. Here you observe this. Is it like limit x tends to 0 1 plus x whole power 1 by x? Once you observe that. Here x tends to 0. So this approaches to 0. Is it? What about this? So here limit x tends to a f of x minus 1. What is limit x tends to a f of x? That is 1. Is it? Limit x tends to a f of x is 1. So 1 minus 1? 0. Yes, it is approaching to what? 0 only. So can I apply this result? Yes, it is in the style of limit x tends to 0 1 plus x whole power 1 by x. See, here is f of x minus 1 approaching to 0? Yes. So here we have x approaches to a. If x approaches to a, f of x approaches to what? 1, is it? Already we have taken limit x tends to a f of x equal to 1. So from this, what about f of x minus 1? Yes, it approaches to what? It approaches to 0. So x approaches to a, f of x minus 1 approaches to what? 0. So can I use this form now? Yes. Limit x tends to 0 1 plus x whole power 1 by x is e. So this become what? E. So e power we have to find the limit to this, is it? That is limit x tends to a g of x into f of x minus 1. So this is the formula to find limit which is in the form of 1 power infinity. So limit x tends to a f of x power g of x is equal to e power limit x tends to a this power into base minus 1. So if any limit takes the form 1 power infinity, directly we apply this formula and easily we can give the answer. Now we go through few examples. limit x tends to 0, e power 2x plus x whole power 1 by x. Here you see that if you take x approaching to 0, this function approaches to 1 power infinity form, is it? So we have a formula for that. What is it? E power, same limit x tends to 0, you take that power into base minus 1, is it? E power 2x plus x minus 1. We have the formula. What is it? Limit x tends to a, f of x power g of x takes 1 power infinity form. Then what is the formula? E power limit x tends to a power into base minus 1, is it? So here I have taken that one. Now you tell what is it? E power limit x tends to 0, e power 2x plus x minus 1 by x. Evaluate this limit. So if you take x 0, it takes 0 by 0 form, is it? So if it takes 0 by 0 form, we apply L'Hospital rule, is it? So it is what? E power limit x tends to 0, apply L'Hospital rule. In L'Hospital rule, what we do? We take derivative of numerator and derivative of denominator separately, is it? So here derivative of numerator is 2 e power 2x plus 1 by 1, is it? Now you take x 0, then it become 2 plus 1, 3. So answer to this problem is e power 3. Is it clear? Yes. Coming to this problem. Limit x tends to 0, x tends to a, sin x by sin a whole power 1 by x minus a. So if x approaches to a, sin a by sin a, 1, it takes what form? 1 power infinity form. So what we can do? That is e power limit x tends to a. What is the formula? Power into base minus 1, is it? So here it is power into, what is that power? 1 by x minus a into base, that is sin x by sin a minus 1, is it? Now do simplification. E power limit x tends to a, it will be sin x minus sin a by x minus a, is it? Now if you take x a, it takes 0 by 0 form. So again we apply L'Hospital rule. Then what we get? E power limit x tends to a, take derivative of numerator. What is derivative of sin x? It is cos x. Derivative of sin a, it is constant, so 0, by derivative of x, 1 minus 0, is it? You take x a. So what is the answer to this problem? E power cos a. Moving to this problem. Limit x tends to 0, 1 plus ax plus bx square whole power 2 by x is equal to e cube. Then find a and b. Okay? See here. If you try to evaluate it directly, it takes the form 1 power infinity. So we apply the formula. What is it? That is e power, the same limit x tends to 0, power into base minus 1, is it? So 1 plus ax plus bx square minus 1. So 1 get cancelled and x cancelled. So we left with, it is what? E cube. We left with what here? E power limit x tends to 0, and then x is cancelled. We left with 2a plus 2bx, is it? Is equal to e cube, right? So if you take x 0, you get e power 2a equal to e cube. So from this we got 2a equal to 3. So what is a value? 3 by 2. And also it is independent of b, is it? So you can take any real number in place of b. So the final answer to this problem is a is 3 by 2 and b is any real number. Moving to next one. Here limit x tends to 0, sin x by x whole power sin x by x minus sin x, is it? See here, we know that limit x tends to 0, sin x by x value, that is 1, is it? And limit x tends to 0, this sin x by x minus sin x. If you take x 0, it takes 0 by 0 form. So we apply L'Hospital rule, is it? So limit x tends to 0, if you apply L'Hospital rule, we take the derivatives in both numerator and denominator separately. So cos x by 1 minus cos x, is it? So it takes the form 1 power infinity, is it? Yes. So this is in the form of 1 power infinity. So we apply our formula. What is that? That is e power limit x tends to 0 power into base minus 1, is it? So what is this? Power. What is power? Sin x by x minus sin x into base minus 1. What is base? Sin x by x minus 1. Is it? Now what is this you tell? E power limit x tends to 0 sin x by x minus sin x into sin x minus x by x. Is it? So e power limit x tends to 0. Here you see that take minus common. These two will be cancelled and we left with minus sin x by x. So anyhow you know limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is 1. Here we have minus sign. So answer to this problem is e power minus 1. My dear students, I think you understood this concept. Share this video with your friends, subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get latest notifications. Thank you.